Okay, everything is clear. Before we're getting started with the video of this week, I want to say that this one is top secret. This week, we are going to clean the crime scene. We're going to get rid of all the evidence. If you want to find out more, just keep watching. But only if you can keep this a secret.
Hello, my name is Lynn. Welcome to my channel New Renaissance. Join me in my passion, where I bring old furniture back to life. This week's makeover is part of the Ugly Duckling Challenge hosted by Cory from Desert DIY. Participants of this challenge have to make over a super ugly secondhand find to make it beautiful and or useful again. The challenge didn't say anything about the fact that the super ugly secondhand find had to be furniture, so I chose this vase. Me and my husband got it from my mother, and that is the reason why this makeover is top secret. My husband dropped this vase, and since he has always been my mother's favorite son-in-law, I think it is better that we kept this little accident a secret. So for the sake of my happy marriage, let's cover all the evidence with flexible wood. Since this can get a little bit messy, I advise you to wear gloves. But don't forget to wash your gloves immediately after. The flexible wood will harden up and your gloves will become completely useless. I want to make this vase look as it was of stone made many years ago. To get this stony look, I am spreading the flexible wood randomly over the vase. The last thing that you want to do is to make it look perfect. It really has to be messy and unstructured. When you do it too neatly, it will just look unnatural. There really is no right or wrong as to how much flexible wood you have to use. It's all up to your personal preference and taste. When you want to make it look more aged and distressed, you can use more flexible wood. And when you want to make it look more even, you just use a little less. This technique is so forgiving, you really can't make any mistake. When you are happy with the amount of flexible wood that is on the vase, you take a little piece of paper towel. Then you dip the paper towel in a little bit of water and you keep tapping on the flexible wood that is still moist. This will help get you the perfect texture. So here's a little close-up of that texture that I was talking about. When you're done tapping, you just leave the flexible wood to dry. Now it's time for the fun part, painting. To get this old stony look, I used 4 colors of the Annie Sloan range: Athenian black, old white, Coco and Honfleur. First I started with a base coat in Athenian black. You could paint it on using long brush strokes, but I chose to use a stippling motion. This stippling motion will help you to add more texture. Once the black base coat was on, I left everything to dry. Now I am going to start creating the stony effect. I'm putting on all the different colors in random order. I keep using the stippling motion for extra texture. I just layer the different colors randomly on top of each other. There is no specific rule where you have to place each color. As it was the case while we were putting on the flexible wood, it's the same here. The messier, the better. Once you've got the paint on in one section, you take a little bit of paper towel, dip it in water again and tap the vase. This will help blend the colors together in a more natural way. Don't worry if you don't see the stony effect just yet. In this second step we are only creating the base color. The real aged stony effect will be added in the third step. As the last color in the second step, I added the highlight color, Old White. This is how the vase looked after step 2 and everything was dry. As you can see, not stony just yet, but we are getting there. To create the stony effect, we are going to work the other way around. We're no longer going to use the paper towel to remove or to blend paint, but we're going to use the paper towel to put on the paint. With a paintbrush, you put a little bit of paint on the towel and then you tap it on the vase. If you made it this far in the video, I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. So please just go ahead and hit that button down below. For each color you take a separate piece of paper towel. Again, you are going to layer all the different colors on top of each other. There is no specific rule as to where which color comes. But for a more natural look, you use the darker colors in the low parts and the lighter colors in the high parts. Slowly but surely you can see the aged and stony effect appear. You don't really want the colors to blend, but you want to layer them on top of each other. To prevent that they will blend, it is important to keep your paint as dry as possible. I use the hairdryer in between coats. You just keep adding paint until you are happy with the result. Once you're finished, you can use a clear varnish in a matte finish to spray and protect your piece. I decided to glue a little bit of old rope on top of the vase to give it an even more authentic look. And we are done. Here's a quick reminder of how this vase used to look like. And here's how it looks now. I'd say this was the perfect grime. Sorry, Mom. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!